Hey, you got Fox here. Today we got a dual review of Justin Houston and Gerald McCoy. 89 overall, Justin Houston is first. Take a look at his stats. Left outside linebacker, but he's a purely, well, actually you can drop him into zone, but he's generally a pass rush kind of guy. 78 speed isn't going to do you a whole lot of good out there in coverage. You're going to get run around by wide receivers, halfbacks, tight ends. You could probably hang with a few of them, much like your favorite friends in high school, because we're cool dudes and we got friends. Anyways, power move 89, finesse move 88. So unfortunately, just below the tier 1, or so we believe, of the pass rush at 90. I think it's 99-91 yet. I'm not sure. So block shed 86 against the run. He's fair. He's pretty good at the defensive end. He's currently going for 245K, and that's a lot to do to the power up set and the rare cards. 89s being rare. Now we can compare him to other cards like the Kerrigan flashback, and you can see why I would like somebody like Kerrigan better, pass rush moves, same block shed, but a heck of a lot cheaper. And you know, MUT is basically the whole mode's based around coins and how cheap and how good cards are. But this card gets to 81 zone coverage. Now the zone coverage is going to stay the same, play the same at 81 to 89 and so forth. So that's really not that much of a big deal. He'll get a better chance, like, say, knocking the ball out if it's like a one-on-one type animation situation. But you generally don't have that in underneath type coverage. It's more deeper stuff that you get the animations on. Nah, I think that's inaccurate. You do get some over the middle, some animation, but generally it's either like right to you, getting like a SWAT, an individual SWAT, or a pick animation. Regardless, 88 play rec. So you recognize run versus pass, but you're going to generally have him going after the pass rusher, so hopefully he won't get faked out. Moving on to Gerald McCoy. We'll give a final thought on him at the end. 87 Gerald McCoy. Now, this is a trash card. So bad. I don't know how, I don't know the words strong enough to say how bad this card is. 95K for 80 block shed. 80 block shed. There are CBs that should be encroaching on that pretty soon. Actually, I have to look. Are there any CBs close to 80 block shed? What's that high end? What's that Woodson got? No, I don't think he's got close. I think maybe 70. But 80 block shed's not good. As you can see, there are a lot of open holes in the middle. If you recall my Mean Joe Green review and the way he'd like block shed in that 3-3-5, the way he'd be able to stop the run, exact opposite for McCoy. And he's not like going against like super souped up offensive linemen here, but he's still getting pushed back. Like, he's getting pushed so hard, it's like somebody asking me whether I want Cool Ranch Doritos or not. That's how hard that he's getting pushed. And unlike me, he doesn't snap and play well and generally go off at all. So McCoy, what else is there about this card? A defensive tackle's first job is to stuff the run, and he can't do that. A second job is to rush the passer. He does that a little bit better. 86 power move is not too terrible. He does have the bull rush trait, yes. Strip ball, yes. But, you know, fumbles on quarterbacks through strips don't happen too often to me. Generally, it's through like a hit stick on a quarterback that I see it happen. Well, maybe once again, that's a slight inaccurate. I'm making a blanket statement, just like he's got blanket coverage, and it's not necessarily 100% true. God dang, I got to get better at that. Finesse move at 80, so a kind of a balanced pass rusher. A little bit better on the power move. Overall, I'd rather have like one super high and then, you know, whatever the other one, rather than like two middling ones, because you get two terrible animations versus one really good animation and one really bad animation. But regardless, 63 speed, so he's not going to really close in on quarterbacks very well. Acceleration 78, agility 69. He's a defensive tackle. The first stat you should look at, block shed. Second stat you should look at, power move. After that, everything's kind of fluff. Great speed is great. Maybe help on stretches and closing in on quarterbacks, like I said. Hit power again. Okay, maybe hit power. Look at hit power to try and see if they can, you know, smack the ball out a little bit. Smack them bitch up. So that's a song reference, not an actual call to action. But talking about call to action, Justin Houston, pretty good 8.5. Gerald McCoy is 6. Thanks for watching Call to Action, and I'll see you tomorrow.